bloody skies. Oh, excuse me. There's a bit of thunder. It's raining right now. Not sure what he's doing. I think that bar over there, that one, it's changed its name so it becomes a restaurant and then it can sell alcohol. Because that's Rumpole Beer Complex over there. And at the last count there was about 34 bars in there. So if they get their skates on and all change to restaurant, they'll be alright. Monta Burger. We've already had a big breakfast, so we're not going to go over there. I don't know what these guys are doing. He's got some sort of trebuchet or maybe it's one of those things. Some sort of level checking thing. Something's not right. There's 4 of them looking into it. There's only one guy with a high-vis jacket, so I'm only in. Oh, there's 2 guys with a high-vis jacket. Hold on a minute. There's Faith. No, he's moving. He's taking the machine away. Answers in the chat. What was it? What was that mysterious machine? Did they put too much tarmac down? Where's Bonnie Boyd Broy? He'll know. I bet he's laid some tarmac down in his time. That time they put these here. I'm not sure if the traffic takes any notice of it, but too many people have been run down because they go too bloody fast along this second road. I'm sure they're treating it like Sukhumvit. Who's this guy who thinks he's oh look, he's had a heart bypass because he's got the old scar right down. He's had his chest pulled open, so he don't care anymore. He's been through it all. Looks Chinese. Open heart surgery, they call that. Fun fact, well, I guess not fun fact, but my grandfather is the oldest person in the UK to ever have given a second heart transplant. There you go. He's had 3 hearts in his life. Anyone else in the chat know anybody like that? Because he did so well on his first heart, or should I say his second one, his first transplant, they gave him another one. Yeah. And his father was in Madame Tussauds in London. How about that? So I guess we could call it fun family fact of the day. There we go. You learn something new every day, right? If you don't, you should be seeking it out. This is one of the first places I stayed in Jomtien when I first came here. Lovely room. No swimming pool. Just 5 minutes walk down Soi 7 and you're on the beach. Before I was even a YouTuber. Clinton, welcome. No worries, mate. I've had a piss ball of a day. Again. Even when I take control of the situation myself, people like to throw hurdles and pull the rug from beneath me, so I've resorted to going to the off licence and buying a can of Cheers. Oh, you're having to run across there to avoid getting run over by the taxi drivers. It's ridiculous. I wonder if they're going to install a button you can press, because I can see there's some lights. They've put up some lights, but I don't know what they're for. So I'm opposite Rumpo Market, but it's raining, Clinton. You won't want to come out in this. I'm sheltering opposite Rumpo Market. What a cup! Yes. I want beer. Oh dear. I couldn't live stream earlier. I was getting too many line messages and phone calls I had to respond to. But we're celebrating like a hobo in the street. Come sit down. But even the 7-Eleven lady can't sit down and keep me company. I think I'm going to walk down to Jomtien Beach Road, but I might go over there for old time's sake and have a wander around the bars that are closed, or the ones that have turned themselves into a restaurant overnight. I'm surprised actually Corner House has closed. Mind you, he started off as a bar and then maybe added food. It was April this year. I thought the whole of Rumpo Market was being turned into something else. The lease was up. The sign is still up over there. I thought all these bars were going and they were going to build a hospital or a big C. There's room for it, just a big C, yeah. I don't want to go back to Bang Saray yet. I'm going to stay. Clint, are you still watching? I'm going to stay here as long as possible. I don't care how long it takes. There's not a cat in hell's chance it's going to drag me back to Bang Saray until tonight now. So I got 400 baht and I'm going to celebrate with 400 baht. So if you want to help me spend it, pull up. But not yet, it's raining. I don't know how long it's going to last. The clouds were moving very slowly. I can't see you, I'm looking for you. What is I am here mean? Have you pulled up in a new 4x4 that you've purchased? Are you going to buy a car or not? Are you going to buy a vehicle? I looked at this guy's bike earlier, this Trix. I was impressed to a degree with it. It looked pretty solid. He was a big fella from Boston. You fuck with me, I'll fuck with you. He wasn't. I don't think he was as tall as me. He was getting on for 6 foot, and he clearly, looking at his calves, he liked his cycling, and he bought this. I think he said he spent 14,000 on this mountain bike, and it had hydraulic disc brakes and front suspension forks. I don't know if he had suspension on the back. He said it's a very popular brand. He thinks it might be a tyre brand. I'm feeling a little bit tipsy because I'm on my second can. I don't know where he is. I can't see him. I can see Phalang. Now I'm here in Jomtien, there's a lot more Phalangs. I want to get a big nice tub of Ensure that can last me 2 or 3 months. If anybody knows where I can buy Ensure. That's my current food of choice. Recommended by Team Tastic member number 2. Miss Tastic. She's been sacked. She's not a team member anymore. She's not playing the game. She's playing her own game. We're going to that another day. So right now it's what you call it, it's drizzling. So I'm just about, you can see it's a little bit wet. So it's the same as me behind the ears, a little bit wet. That was alright, that bar. Western owned, the food looked pretty good in it. Very clean, plenty of pool tables. They were fed up, and I quote, they were fed up of winning the pool league. They were winning the pool tournaments all the bleeding time. They're a very, very good pool team. I remember him trying to sell the bar. I don't know if he still is. I'm not sure why he was selling it. It was before all of this complex was being, the lease was, well, everything's up in the bloody air at the moment. We can't even talk about buying and selling and leasing. If you're in it for the long term, it's definitely a good time to buy or lease with an option, for sure. If you guys are investors or new investors, definitely look into lease option contracts. They can be very, very good if you're selling, renting, leasing out, or an investor want to get into something. that you have the option and the right of buying in the future, but in the meantime maybe rent it at a low fee. There's so many different ways you can do lease option contracts. You're only limited by your imagination. Silver fox. Yeah, Clinton, I think I'm going to have to do that. I've looked for other stuff on Lazada, but I don't remember seeing Ensure on there. Send me a link later if you would, that'd be great. I went into a couple of pharmacies here and they say no. And I think you can get it at Big C as well. Lazada will probably be the cheapest place. I need to get headphones with a microphone as well. I need to get that sorted out for my laptop, which is now working again for the third time. Welcome back to the channel, Silver Fox. Where are you, Silver Fox, in the world? I forget. Remind me if you would. Are you in the UK or the States? It's late in the States now, right? I hope you're well. We're celebrating a little bit, but again it was marred again by more Thai hurdles being thrown at me, which I knocked down with great furious anger. No, there was no anger, no anger. There's never any anger. My Buddha would take care. So I'm paying merit. I'm paying merit to 7-Eleven. We might go for a wander over in Rumpo Market over there. Not the market, the beer complex. And then we'll walk down Soy 7 because it's beer o'clock. And we'll see what bars, if any, are open under the guise of restaurant. I can't believe Farangs have got road rage against Thai drivers. That's ridiculous. Road rage don't exist out here, pretty much. He's got no number plate on his car. What's he up to? Is he going to park on the? Yeah, he's parking on the zebra crossing. And the yellow, the white and the reds. She's coming out in her pyjamas, so maybe she's sick. It's an emergency. She's got a heavy period or something and she needs amoxicillin. I'm sure we're going to have some stories today in Jomtien. We're going to have to find a place to charge up, so I'm not sure how much charge we got left of the power bank. Bangkok at the moment, UK based before lockdown, due back end of April to Salisbury, but flights via Thai Airways cancelled. Oh, we've got one light left and that's flashing. We're good for at least an hour. We're good. And then we're going to charge the phone up. I bet you're really peeved that you're stuck in Thailand, aren't you? You know there's an EVA flight flying out of here every week, I'm sure, but you don't want to go back. Fair play to Silver Fox. Shout out to Silver Fox, by the way. He's playing my game. Oh. I don't think I would want to be stranded in Bangkok. Lots to investigate and do in Bangkok, but I prefer being near the sea than in a city. I think I might treat myself to some mosquito spray or cream today. Something that smells nice. Getting fed up with being bitten, by the way. My ankles feel like 2 hot pasties on a low light. They're throbbing intermittently until I put some baby powder on them. And then when I do that, it reminds me of massage place with benefit. Are we still PG? Can't believe he's parked there. Why not just go down the local street? Oh, sorry, Cap. Lucky today?
Not today.
No, not lucky.
Yeah. But luckily not out today.
Oh. You want to say hello to my friend? No.
Hi.
They will tell me what number to buy. You want 80 baht or 100 baht?
100 baht.
100 baht. Or tuna? Okay, Silver Fox, do you want to pick a number? I like number 23. Have 23. Okay. Now I wait for my friend to tell me. Have 3 friends look. Oh, he say 500. You reckon 500? Are you telling me? Oh, this one. You see this one? Silver Fox, tell me. This one? You think lucky? It's 100 baht. Should I take a punt? If I win, how much I win? 6 million baht? Yeah, about 6 million baht.
12 ล้าน
I could win double, maybe 12 million baht. I think I'm on her patch. You don't look too happy. She'll get commission from that and from the winnings as well if she wins. I think she gets about, I don't know, 50 to maybe 20 baht commission for selling the ticket. It's not much, but you only have to sell a few, don't you, to survive, to buy you a meal. Yeah, that's the one to buy. Okay, send the money across and I'll buy it. We go 50-50, I'll split the winnings with you. There we go, you heard it here first. Send $2 on PayPal or $4, round it up to $5 on Super Chat because they take 30%. And I'll buy the 500 one. We could pull it together. Maybe a few people want to come in on this. We're not supposed to be running competitions on YouTube. I'll get banned. There we go. She's still got her pyjamas on. Her Mickey Mouse pyjamas. She's got loads of medicine. The rain is coming down a bit more. We might just have to buy it. We're having a lucky day. Mr. Anonymous sent a donation earlier at 3:33 AM this morning. Can you believe it? He'll be lurking in the background now, I think, or he'll be fast asleep. I'm not sure. But I think he just made my day today. Silver Fox, have you got work to get back to when you get back to the UK? When are you going back to the UK? Oh my gosh, really? Silver Fox. Right, we're buying. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to go in, look. I'm going into the bank of TT. Oh shit, I've only got 50 baht. Hold on, I'm sure I got more than that. There we go, I'm going to buy it. I'm buying the 500 and and you're going to get 50% of the winnings, right? I don't care if Miss TT wants it all. My friend, tell me you want number 500. Okay? Cup from cup.
เอานี่นะ
ใช่
มีสอง
I don't understand me song.
เอาอันหนึงเหรอ
100 baht for two, nah?
เอาวันเนี่ย
For one?
อย่า
Okay.
เอาวันถูก
Oh, one. I only have 100 baht. Cup from cup.
ขอให้โชคดีค่ะ
Oh. See, I think 80 baht.
ไอเชลไม่ได้
Okay, now say thank you, cup. Thank you, car. Okay, I'll give you fist bump. Okay, cup for cup. Okay, lucky. There we go. Fingers crossed, Silverfoot. I'm going to stick it in the secret compartment. It's the second one from the front, just so you know. If I get run over, you can ask people where it is. It's the second one from the front. Alright, there we go. Well, that was a YouTube first, wasn't it? We're not selling Lotto tickets, by the way, on YouTube. We can't do that. Oh no, misses. I kind of like those Mercedes 4x4s with the skirts on and the AMG package and everything. It's like the style. Mind you, I'd have it lowered. The wheel arch is too much gap. This pretty lady going in to have her hair done. Yeah, fingers crossed. Everything crossed today. This guy just walking past with his nice watch on. Rolex. I am not missing my Seamaster Omega. I'm missing the non-devaluation of it. I'm missing the non-devalue. I actually sold it for more than I bought it for. It doesn't lose its value second hand. I think I bought it for £1,100, and I was able to sell it for £1,120 or £1,200, because they are now worth about £3,200. I was amazed. Can't remember how many years ago I bought it. Body cup. Can't remember how many years I bought it, but I was surprised. People said they didn't lose their value, and too right they didn't. So shout out to the Australian watch enthusiasts on YouTube. I forget his name. I know he's got a few personas. Archibald the Third, I think it is. Archie, he's funny. He loves the ladyboys, by the way, in Thailand. He loves them. He's a subscriber. I've not seen him on here for a long time now. Must be getting on for a year. We're gonna have to go for a walk in a minute. I'm getting too chatty. We're gonna finish this. I don't know where Clint is. I don't know if he's going to pull up. But now it's drizzling quite a bit. I might have to buy a Johnny coat. Like he's got. That's nice of them, wasn't it, to think of themselves.